Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is my second devlog for High School Heels, which I plan to do once a month, but if you guys feel that you want to see more content, then please let me know in the comments below. I tend to post more on Instagram and Twitter, so if you guys want to follow my journey on there, I will leave the description below. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, as you can see, not much has changed in the opening scene. This will be the scene where you can play Bitcoin games, which will eventually give you XP towards the main player. It will also be where you can change your clothes from your PJs to your school uniform. One issue I experienced when changing from one animation to the next is the default animation would appear first, in my case the PJs. So when you sit down wearing the school uniform, it would default back to the PJs as they are the default animation for that player. To fix this issue, I created two separate animations, one PJ set animation and one school uniform set animation. I also created two for when the player is sitting facing forward. Once that was set up and tested, I created an animation override controller for the player's original PJ animation and his school uniform. I then placed the animation for the PJ sit facing down or up to override to the school uniform and vice versa. Awesome, that seemed to work. I've also added some cool lights and shadows for the TV, window and lampshade. Beau can now go downstairs and see the rest of his house. At the moment it looks great, but it's very basic in terms of what you can interact with. I want to add more interactive objects, but not sure what yet. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments. You can sit on the sofa and hear and see the TV flashing. I want to add more of a visual look, but this can be time consuming. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I have also added some lights to the downstairs, windows and lampshades. In addition to going downstairs, Beau can now go outside, which is great, but the outside world still needs a lot of work. I'm happy that I'm making progress, and that is the main thing. Check out my bunny moving at light speeds. You can also see I don't have a working balance confiner, so you can see off the edge of the map. I want to fix the bunny, set up a balance confiner and give more life to the trees and bushes. The water looks great, but is very still and lifeless. I want to add some fish and make the water look more water-like. Not forgetting my super quick moving birds, they also need some work. So I have made some changes and fixed the bunny so he can actually move around and added a balance confiner. I have also changed the grass as this one has a better feel. I have also added some movement to the bushes and trees. For the trees and bushes, I used a 2D render shader and followed a YouTube video tutorial. If you guys are interested, I can add a link in the description below. The water is looking a lot better with some movement, lighting and shadows, giving it a more of a water-like effect. I would still like to add some fish, but that's a work in progress. I've also added a walk animation which can be enabled by toggling the left shift key, as we can't have the player always running. I have also created a day and night system with a UI. It still needs some work. This is more my maths being off than it not working, as it's dark by 5 PM, but it still works pretty well. I will speed up the video so you guys can have a look. The outside world also has some cool theme music, so I'll stop talking so you can have a listen. Last but not least is the changes made for the outside world is the new background. And again, I'll stop talking so you have more of a sense and feel of the game. What do you guys think of the new background? I want to add a menu which will say High School Hills and also make the telescope interactive. But let me know what you guys think. My next step is to work on the shadows in the scene and the day and night system, and then hopefully get started on the new forest area. So that's all the new content for the game. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any feedback or ideas you would like to bring, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.